the Celtic fans are the ones that I know anyway are not happy the way they've been playing. They're not happy with things that are going on connected with the club. And I don't expect anything.
When you first see the comments, it doesn't make great reading. So, firstly, that's that it doesn't look good in that sense. But obviously, it's been sort of rectified since then, and we've had the chat as well. So it's put to bed now. It's absolutely fine. We just move on. I think he recognises it was a poor choice of words in the beginning, and for me, then that's it. We've had a chat. We move on, and it's cool. Yeah.
Well, folks, these are all setting you. Welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Command the Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time viewing the channel, like and subscribe would be really appreciated. Let's talk about Kris Boyd. Kris Boyd, the comedian, the Sky Sports Pundit, the guy that thinks he's absolutely wonderful at doing his job, but yet he's still in a job. I don't know how. It's just a shitstorm Celtic fans up, like myself. I find it quite funny when we pump his team on multiple occasions, when he doubts our manager on the 31st of July 2021, only a couple of weeks after Ange got the job, and he basically came out and said on record that Ange has no authority, he doesn't have the support from the fans or from the board, and be better off packing his bags and going back to Australia. Well, Kris, we are now in March 2023. What has Ange produced for Celtic Football Club? 2 League Cups, Champions League football this season, a league title, and you came out and said that Rangers were going to dominate last season and win the title easily from Celtic and beat 2 in a row. What happened there, Kris? What happened there? What happened when you slagged Lee Griffiths' mental health? Remember that time? That wasn't nice, wasn't it not? And you were meant to be a mental health ambassador. Remember the time as well that you attacked Callum McGregor for his face mask, for beating your team that night 3-0, that made Celtic go top of the league. Do you remember that? Do you remember that time where you bragged on about going to Seville and going to see your team win a European trophy? What happened there as well? I hope it was Frankfurt you were supporting, because Aaron Ramsey, that you quoted to be probably one of the biggest signings in Scottish football, what happened there? You don't fuck all. So, Kris, I know there's a bit of banter, and I know you have your blue tints on. I know you keep saying that Celtic are making up conspiracy theories of Rangers winning penalties all the time. The facts speak for itself. Yesterday, Rangers yet again get another penalty. Yet again, officials in Scotland try to screw Celtic over. Every time there's a chance of VAR. Every time there's a possible chance of offside. So we'll keep playing our football. We'll keep keeping you quiet in the Sky Sports Pundit while Stillian or James McFadden is looking at you while you're sitting there with a little grin on, thinking your team are going to stop Celtic. Because remember, in your deluded head, like most Rangers fans' deluded head, that you think you're the most successful team in the world, Celtic are on the verge. A couple of trophies away from being the most successful team in the world. So, form's temporary, liquidation's permanent. There is a sale on in Greg's for a couple of killie pies as well, if you're interested in that as well. But you know what? The satisfaction of Celtic pumping Rangers and seeing your face being annoyed and see the abuse you get. Look, to be honest with you, majority of the fans don't like it because you're bitter. You're just absolute bitter. Like, there's some really good pundits out there. Like Ali McCoist, respect the man. He's a legend in Scottish football. Speaks it quite clear, has a bit of banter, but you, I don't know what your agenda is. I really don't know what your agenda is with Celtic Football Club. You don't like them, fair enough, but it's the levels of scrutiny you put out there. It's just out this world. So we're going to keep lifting trophies. And I'm going to mention that word to you, a treble. And you keep boasting about Aaron Ramsey, your paper cut Aaron Ramsey beside you, that he's going to win European trophies. Back then, for you, he's done fuck all. Yet again, fuck all. So, speak to you soon, Kris. Take care of yourself. Watch Celtic win the league again, and the Scottish Cup, and the League Cup they already done already. So, Take care of yourself. Goodbye.